For over a week, 4 officers from Lincolnshire Fire and Rescue have been part of the UK's international search and rescue team, assisting with operations in Turkey following the devastating earthquake there.
They've practiced, they've trained, and they've shown the skills, but nothing has quite faced the reality of when they step off the plane and are faced with that utter devastation.
We responded to the Hatay province and was there to do as best we could from a search and rescue perspective. And the UK team, we managed to rescue 8 live victims across an international response of over 200 live victims, which is a really rewarding experience and a privilege to be part of this team.
This is Colin, my rescue dog. He flew out there, worked tremendously hard out there, did really well. I'm proud of him. Unfortunately, he did pick up a few injuries. Bad cut to one paw, that was stitched up. Within 24 hours, Colin was back searching.
Our sector that we were given sort of initially was maybe 2 miles long, and every building along that 2-mile route was affected somehow. It was either collapsed, or it was partially collapsed, or there were loose masonry structural work that was potentially overhanging and going to cause for further damage for people in that area.
So as much as that looks like devastation behind you and it looks unsafe, it's secured with steel. Everything in there is safe. It's not going to move anywhere. When you're out there, it's obviously not like that. It does move, and it's constantly moving, and it moves even more when there's aftershocks, which you don't get here. And then on top of that, you've got the problem of this is it's a clean site. We don't know the building construction materials that they've used over there, asbestosis issues. You've got biohazards that we're crawling through. Lots of contaminants that you don't get in a training environment.
One day we spent 18 hours digging through 2 buildings. We started where in a building that hadn't collapsed, we went through a wall in that building into a building that had collapsed.
So you are literally tunneling. You're digging out rubble, you're using breakers, electric braking equipment to dig your way in and support it if possible as you go in deeper and deeper for fear of the further collapse.
And we tunnelled through and we managed to rescue 2 live casualties from those buildings. And when you get to actually make those rescues, the feeling that you sort of get is just second to none, that you've managed to help and save somebody that otherwise probably wouldn't have been saved and just been left there to unfortunately perish. So yeah, the fact that we could actually make those rescues was just amazing.
We are now, of course, absolutely pleased to see them home safe and well and back with their families. And now our focus is in making sure that their welfare is looked after, and they will soon be integrated back into their day duties in the Lincolnshire Fire Rescue.
I hope you can now enjoy some well-earned rest, and thank you on behalf of Lincolnshire.